As you work with organizations and you've been able to get very deep and close with some organizations, how do you help transition the mindset that might exist to the mindset that you would hope to see that creates engagement?
What I would ask direct supervisors to do is reorient themselves to the work that they're doing. You don't have to be a babysitter and you don't have to be a motivator. What you do need to do is provide very clear expectations and show what does good look like. Because I think for a long time, we operated really well under context clues. And I don't know that the newest entrants is into the workplace have that ability and skill, right? I remember as mom bringing my kids up and saying, hey, look around you. Is everyone else doing what you're doing? And I would sit, and that's just not something that,
Well, see, I used the other example of that. I was like, Mom, everyone's doing it. Yeah.
but I think there's something in the way that we have trained people through the education system that some of those context clues and critical problem solving skills, the current workforce, I'm talking very generally here, doesn't have it. So if I'm a manager and my job is I have this team of people and I need to align them to the corporate goal. Well, the first thing I need to do as a supervisor is make sure from my supervisor, I am crystal clear on what the expectation is. How do we
Mhm.
win? And then I just need to translate that in very clear language of what's expected. And then I need to check in with my people. What's preventing you from getting there? What skills do you need? What extra help do you need? So you don't have to be a babysitter by any means, but you do have to set clear expectations. And then you have to be willing to hold people to those expectations. And so the flip side of that, in that employees aren't moving, I think that we've developed a high level of tolerance to keeping employees that maybe aren't pulling their weight. And that's
Yeah.
bringing down the morale of the entire team.